Grosh Remote Animal Hospital, and today we will be discussing the care of your puppy.
Why is it important to start good puppy care on day one?
Starting good puppy care on day one really sets your puppy up for success for the rest of its life. If you can start training early and getting it set up for health early on, you're really giving it the best chance of success.
How soon should I bring my puppy in to see a veterinarian for the first exam?
Kind of some wiggle room there. A lot of people like bringing their puppy in as soon as they adopt it, whether that be, when they first get it from a breeder or a rescue, or some people like to wait until they're due for their first official vaccines, which typically is about 8 weeks of age. So I would say 8 weeks is a good age to start vaccinations. Any sooner is good for just a general checkup and wellness exam.
What are the most common health problems in puppies?
In young puppies, the biggest things we check for are cleft palates to make sure they can nurse appropriately. Another common problem in young puppies is parasites. I find most puppies have some type of intestinal parasites, more so than puppies that don't. So that's a very, very common health issue that we like to address in puppies.
What are some signs and symptoms of illness in your puppy?
Signs and symptoms of illness in your puppy include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, if their gums look pale, if they're not eating, or if they're not behaving how you would anticipate a normal puppy should with their activity level.
What are the signs of a healthy, thriving puppy?
A healthy, thriving puppy loves to play, interact with you, they're constantly exploring and learning new things, they love eating, they love drinking, and then they'll usually crash when they're done playing.
When should I start training my puppy?
Training at home can start very young. I typically recommend training and introducing them to new things as soon as you get them to get them exposed to all different things and they're not reactive as they get older. As far as puppy obedience classes, I typically recommend waiting until they get all of their vaccines just so they're not at a risk of getting any other diseases like parvovirus from other puppies.
What will my vet be looking for when first examining my puppy?
We look from head to tail. So I look for eyes, make sure they don't have any signs of discharge, check in their ears, make sure there's no signs of ear infections or ear mites. We listen to the heart and lungs, make sure we don't hear any heart murmurs that some puppies can unfortunately be born with. We feel the belly, make sure it's not sensitive, check range of motion of all the joints, and make sure they look overall healthy.
Thank you, Dr. Grosh.
You're welcome.